How's it going, guys? It's Legol here. This video I'm going to be talking about the 10 things that I wish were added into Black Desert Online. To start off this video, we got number 10, player to player trading. Now you can trade with other players, but it is at its absolute minimum. You can't trade silver, gear, materials and so on. It's a thing that I wish were added to the game, since I've gotten quite a lot of people to play the game over the last year or so, and it would be nice to give them a little head start in terms of gear or silver. Now I know that getting money in Black Desert is not the hardest thing in the world, but for a new player it would be nice to be able to trade with their friends and such. Coming in at number 9, we got the big of a variety of mounts. So far in Black Desert we only have horses, donkeys, camels and elephants to ride on, and also tamers have their pets that they can ride on at level 49. I feel like the world in Black Desert is big enough for more mounts, such as dragons, lizards or whatever it might be. It would just add that little extra to the game, in my opinion. At number 8, we got horse transportation. This might not be a huge deal to a lot of you, but for me personally, I hate the fact that I can't transport my horses back and forth to the different cities like I can with my items. It would just make things a lot easier. At spot number 7, we got better UI customization. Now, since I've played World of Warcraft for the past 12 years, I'm used to having a lot of different interfaces thanks to add-ons, and that has helped me out a lot over the years in WoW. So when you first start off in Black Desert and realize that there's quite a limited UI customization, it can be a bit of a turn-off, at least for some people. It would be nice if they would add a few options to the UI customization, such as different UI profiles for life skills, PvP, PvE, etc. At number 6, we got flying mounts. Now flying mounts would be amazing. I've heard a lot of people say that once the game has finished developing its map, it will be 4 times bigger than what we currently have. So this would of course mean a lot longer travel times, and as we all know by now, sometimes the auto-pathing system can be a bit weird. Of course these shouldn't be obtainable right from the start, so you could potentially unlock this feature once you've gotten your awakening weapon or as a form of a life skill. I mean, how cool wouldn't it be to go out and tame your very own dragon? I mean, for me, that would be amazing. At number 5, we got better visual progression when leveling up. As you level up in Black Desert Online, you'll automatically get better gear and weapons, but it all looks a bit too noobish, so to speak. Basically, you can be a level 1 and look like a level 60 character, and you can also be a level 60 character and look like a level 1 character. The only thing that you can really do is to buy items in the Pearl shop, which I think is a shame. Having worked your way to level 56 where you get your awakening weapon and feel like the most powerful thing in the world, with your new amazing abilities while still looking like you just came out of Alvia, can be a bit demotivating. And it can be quite a big a turnoff for a lot of people in general. On spot number 4, we got no gender lock. Now I've always liked to be a ranged DPS in World of Warcraft, and I'm always playing male characters, as they, in my opinion, look a bit more bulky than the females. When I first started playing Black Desert, I had no doubt that I would play a ranger, but I quickly realized that I couldn't be a male ranger, so I was so disappointed I felt like I didn't even want to play the game. I created a wizard instead, which was probably the better choice for me anyway. Having a gender lock in the game makes me feel like I'm forced to play another class rather than the one I originally wanted to play. Which is a bit of a shame. I really hope this gets added to the game, as it would open a lot more options for people. Climbing into my personal top 3, we got non-PvP channels. Since I love to just run around and explore, do life skills, tame horses, the worst feeling in the world is definitely to get smacked by some crazy warrior who thought it would be hilarious to gank the little helpless noob that just casually ran past him on his horse. So having a non-PvP channel where people can just play casually and move out of the cities without having to worry about getting ganked all the time would be a great addition to the game. At spot number 2, we got mentor-student system. In Final Fantasy XIV, they have a system where experienced players who have earned certain very hard achievements become mentors. What this does is that when a new player starts the game, they have the option to join the mentor chat, where real players who've earned their mentor status are helping out people. I think this is a great idea given how big Black Desert is. There's a lot of things for you to do when you first start playing the game, so being able to ask some very experienced people would be fantastic. Often when I have asked something in the channel chat, my question have been met with a lot of trolls who never answer any of my questions. This can be quite annoying at times, so having a mentor-student system would be pretty damn cool. Coming in at number 1, we got more PvE content. Now I know that there is in fact PvE content in the game, such as world bosses, boss scrolls, etc. But having the option to raid a monastery, for example, with 20 other people or do 5-man content such as dungeons would be insane. I feel that it's quite easy to burn out in Black Desert due to the lack of PvE content. I know for a fact that there is a lot of people who hate PvP but still plays the game, simply because this is one of the best games out there. Which is why I still play it. There are so many things to do and the world is beautiful, but grinding money for hours to gear up just to be able to defend yourself against some PvP happy dude is just not worth it in my opinion, and therefore I simply don't bother gearing up. Now keep in mind guys, this is just my opinion and all of your opinions are just as welcome as mine. Do you have anything that you would like to get added into the game in the future? If so, let me know down in the comments below. Also guys, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and as always, I'll be seeing you in the next one.